must pay homage to him.
What up, do YouTube? Apple Podcast, Spotify, wherever you're hearing us or watching us from. This is the Sweet Action Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Sweet Action Podcast. If you're a new or returning viewer, we appreciate you guys for coming kicking with the best crew as always. You got myself, Carlos. Next to me, I got the homegirl, Kelsey. Across from me, I got the homie, Jorge. And in front of me, as always, you guys love him. You guys hate him. It's the homie, John. But guys, of course, we have Xavier and Key working their magic as always, holding it down. But guys, cut the fucking beat right now, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, if you are a fucking fan of boxing, the most physical, the most fucking strong, fucking manly moment right here. Guys, of course, we always bring the best people to the fucking podcast. It is not only the most sexy man I've ever seen. He looks fitted as hell. Come on, guys. He is an amazing, talented coach, an amazing, talented person, and a very, very, very flame type of guy. You know what I'm saying, guys? We have the homie, better known as the Flame, the boxing coach of the fucking greatest, guys. And we brought him onto the show to come and kill it, to come in here and speak to you guys and tell you guys know how this fucking industry goes, bro. Flame, thank you for coming on the show, man. It's an honor to have you here, bro.
Thank you, bro. It's a blessing,
Thanks,
bro. Nobody has ever said my name as sexy as you, bro.
Sure.
Bro, none of my ex-girlfriends, nothing, bro.
Hey, they're missing out on that spicy right there, guys. But like I said, you know, it's always an honor bringing someone like just as talented as Flame. If you guys are not familiar, we're about to give you guys a little story to get down. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and go to the description. Go check out his pages. Go check out his links. Go check him out right now. All that's in the description. Give him a follow because you don't want to catch his hands. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, Flame, let's get straight to it. For anybody that might be new, that might be not too familiar, you know, what's the story? Because you're a professional boxing coach, and that's already a fucking flex. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As straight up as it is, man. I've always been a big fan of the whole like industry and all that, and like the sports system. But to really get in there, man, like how'd you really get to be a professional boxer? What got you in that scenario?
Well, it's crazy. I got into boxing because I used to box myself, and I got into it because I used to go to the park and I met my neighbor. My neighbor used to punch the bag in his backyard. I went to his backyard. We started punching the bags, and then the rest is history. But I was just a fighter and then transitioned, you know, when I had my baby girl, probably I was 18 when her mom got pregnant. Then 19, she was born. And I said, you know, this is a wrap because I was cutting grass. I was a landscaper. I was cutting grass. It was too hard to juggle a little bit of everything. So I said, I need something that I can transition in the evenings, kind of go in for an hour or two. And then I started picking up coaching, but I started in my backyard. And then from the backyard, I transitioned to eventually a gym. I had to pay for a membership because people wouldn't let me coach there. I wasn't good enough, as they would say, or I wasn't talented, or I didn't have the experience and all this, yada, yada, yada. So, you know, all the doors would get shut on my face, but it still didn't stop me, you know. And then after that, years later, boom, you know, here I am. Here you are.
Wow. So you really, starting from like how they say, you know, started from the bottom and like you really climbed it up like that. I know you said like at a young age, but like at what age did you know you wanted to be a fighter? Like, you know.
Oh, I was always a fighter, bro.
Just from the start?
Yeah, I was always a fighter. Definitely from school, you know, always fighting the streets, always fighting.
Oh, really?
For sure, yeah, definitely. I was always a fighter, for sure. And I knew it was in my blood. And then here I am, bro, again, in the industry that I was born into, I would say. Father liked boxing. Everybody liked boxing.
Wow. That's
destined for it, you know?
No, of course.
So then how'd you get your first break to become a coach? Because you mentioned that people didn't want to give you a shot because you didn't have experience and stuff like that. Did you find someone who was coming up too and you're like, dude, let's build together?
It was crazy. Like, so before I didn't, I'll give you a little story. Before I didn't have a lot of money, you know, like I'll start there. I didn't have a lot of money at that age. I could barely make my rent, you know, I could barely pay my bills. Like, bro, I was like late on stuff. Like I would ask somebody, hey, bro, could I borrow some, you know, $50 to make ends meet? And then, and I wanted to coach. I said, like, I want to be the best. I want to be the best in the world. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I know I'm going to be the best in the world. So I would train anybody just so that I could teach myself. You know, I would go to LA, I would go, you know, places, you know, far places, and try to get to wherever I need to get to so I could learn. So I would have guys that were, you know, like 40 years old, 45 years old, that I would just go and train them for free, literally for free. Wow. Sometimes they would tell me like, yo, you know what, I'm not in today. My bad, I forgot to tell you, and I'm over here, no money, barely can afford gas, but just with the dream, you know, and the vision that I wanted to make it really bad. And I started coaching. Eventually, I started coaching kids at the gym, and you know, got into a facility and started training a kid and took him into the amateurs, and then built him up, and then started getting more fighters, and then got a pro, and after the pro, then got more pros.
Things took off.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. It just started moving. And
would you say from that jump from like, you know, training kids and just training, you know, I guess like amateurs, once you made to that pro jump, did you really notice that this industry is like, it takes heart, fucking everything, soul, and it's not really meant for everyone in that sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you see that big jump?
Oh, it's such a huge jump. Like, you have to understand like why you want to, you have to ask yourself first why you want to do this. Cause a lot of people don't want to do this for the right intentions. They want to do this just strictly for money. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, to look at it as a business point of view, cause once you go into the professional aspect, it is a business no matter what. So you got to initially see why you want to do it, because not everybody makes it. It is super, super, super hard to make it. And if you make it, it's also super, super rare that you make money. It's hard, you know. We don't live from the fighters. We live from boxing in general. Everything that comes around it, from privates, from merch, from anything that you sell, training. Like, you don't just live off of one thing. You live off of a lot of things, bro.
So living off, because that was a good thing that you just said. Living off, you don't live off the fighting. You said so.
Not all the time.
Would you say that that's a big lie? That because from an outsider point of view, I've been thinking like, oh shit, if Canelo and, you know, George are about to fight, like George about to make the bag because he's about to just go fight Canelo.
Sure. He'll make money for sure. Because he's fighting the name for sure. But in this industry, bro, it's a doggy dog sport. Like, I could be sitting next to you, I'm telling you what I got planned up. Yeah. And once the door closes, you're gonna back me from the back, and you're gonna take whatever, you know, you gotta do, you know, to make it. You know, it's a doggy dog sport. Everybody's fucking each other, bro. It sucks, bro. But as long as you stay loyal to yourself, bro, and stay loyal to the people next to you, bro, it's gonna happen eventually. You're gonna be a good dude.
I like that. Staying loyal. I think that's a big thing to always push on. You know, sticking with the same clique. And that's how has that been for you? Have you had the same clique since you jumped in that sport?
Bro, no, of course not. I've had fighters, bro, that they get an opportunity for more money and they leave. Like, you know, it happens all the time, left and right. So. Not up until like, bro, last year was rough too, bro. Last year was rough. I had a lot of fighters, bro. I mean, you're talking fighters that are making millions, fighters that are making thousands, and fighters that are making shit. But you build yourself to have a stable of fighters. And then there's people that come in for the wrong intention, you know, managers or whatever. And then they'll come and try to just steal them off your bag, bro. And it happens. These guys will just bounce. It happens, bro. And then you're left with nothing. And you question yourself, well, how am I going to feed my family? What am I going to do? But you know, you find ways, bro. You know, it's not.
That's how it should be.
And at the end of the day, bro, like last year really taught me a lot. You know, it really showed me that money isn't everything, bro. Like, it really isn't. Like, you know, I know you hear that a lot. Like, oh, you know, money isn't everything. This whole type of thing. But it really showed me to value the close connections, the family, the people that were around me. It showed me how to value them a lot more. I had this conversation with somebody the other day, and we were just talking about like, yo, people don't like you, Flame, what's going on with this? And I said, that's cool, but like, I got thousands of people that fuck with me, that love me, you know what I mean? And that's cool, that's fine. Yeah. But even if they didn't fuck with me either, it's still cool, because, you know, at the end, all I need is probably like 3 people to love me. My mom, my dad, and my daughter. And that's
all you need, bro.
Like, that's really it.
That's literally
like,
all you need in
I'm
life,
super
man.
cool with that, you know what I mean?
I love that. No, that's really cool, because that's exactly how we feel too, and having that close, you know, and like how you talking about, you learned a lot from last year. Like, do you want to go? Do you want to go into it a little bit? Like, was there anything that really?
No, so I went last year. I mean, shit. Going through the year, even before that, closing off the year. I mean, I'm talking like I'm working with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I'm talking, you know, world champion. This other world champion, ex-world champion, this other dude over here. And then, like, you know, you got guys that are bagging up, you know, like over $1 million in a fight. I mean, and if you can if you can take 10% of that, bro,
Dude, that's
like,
huge.
that's nice. Like if a dude makes 5 million and you're taking 10% of that, that's nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or even if you're not, but you can, that's nice. And but if somebody's trying to come and fuck you and take your money, bro, you take it personal because it's years that I've worked for, like, to get to an opportunity or a moment like this, and then just somebody just tries to take it from you. So yeah, I did have that experience last year where, you know, I had a lot of fighters. I built, you know, a good relationship with these fighters, and you evolve. And for trying to allow another person to come in and, you know, give them an opportunity to side with you, maybe side by side, and to try to get into business with you. And before you know it, boom, they flip on you and they take everything you have and they tell you, oh, you know, I'm not going to mess with your fighter, this and that. And that's all a lie. Boom, they do it.
Take your fighter.
It doesn't always work out, you know, but it's cool. But, you know, it showed me that they're not everybody's for me, you know what I mean? And I've made it this far even without them. And I'm not talking bad because they were part of my process, part of my growth and part of my development. I'm super thankful no matter what. But it really just showed me that, you know, you don't always need money to be happy, bro. It's crazy. What I actually enjoyed the most from making money is having that liberty and the freedom of time to be able to pick up my daughter, bro. Simple. Be able to wake up maybe at a different time that I like today. Maybe I get to get up and just say, hey, bro, I'm out. I'm going on a weekend vacation. Or I'm taking off Monday through Thursday. Peace. That's the only thing I liked about money is that separation, that freedom that I can take it whenever I wanted.
Was it like now that you have that freedom compared to how it was before, was it like a 9 to 5 type of thing where it's like, what was the routine like in those processes working with those professional boxers and stuff?
Okay, so working with fighters, like, I mean, even I could always take a day off if I needed it. Not that I do. I respect my time. I respect our grind, and I try to work around, you know, camps and stuff. So I won't take time off if we have a fight coming up right away.
Okay.
But no, like, you know, making a jump from, like, dude, I was cutting grass, cutting trees, like, bro,
you were hustling like back then.
I was grinding, bro, and I could barely make it through. And I'm not saying that was boxing took me out of this, because not necessarily it didn't. And I was grinding, bro, and then I didn't stop working in the landscape industry till about like last year. I said, I said, you know what, I'm giving it all up. But I got promoted, you know, you get, you know, you're in the family business, you become a supervisor, crew leader, account manager, branch manager, and you're making pretty decent money, bro. Like, you know, you get to a point, like, just so they know, like, in landscaping, I was racking up about almost close to 200,000 a year just in landscaping. And I was like, damn, I built a good career for myself, like just in landscape.
What the fuck are we doing, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to go hustle out there, bro.
Cut some trees, bro.
Cut some trees, bro.
Not those trees. And then you realize, like, yo, are you happy? Like, is this what you really want to do? Were you destined to always do this? Like, dude, I was grinding. They were grinding me, like, no matter what. You're in at 5, 6 a.m. and you're not done till 6 p.m., you know, the whole day. You're done with that. You go do maybe 1-2 hours of gym and go home, sleep, do it all over again. And, you know, fuck, it sucks. Like, so then I said, I was talking to my friend, like, like earlier last year, and he's like, bro, you should quit your job. Like, fuck,
go all in.
You gotta, if this is what you really love, do it,
Go
bro.
all in,
or else you're never gonna know. And I was already killing it. But I was like, fuck it. It is like, maybe I can even kill it even more. So I said, let's do it. Fuck it. I quit everything. I gave up everything, and I'm here. I am, bro.
It paid off.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm living off of it, bro. And it's crazy.
So you were saying that you have multiple fighters at once, right? How do you manage all those different people, all the different styles too in your coaching? Does it change, or do you have a specific style?
Nah, so it's like I teach a fundamental style for sure. You know, it's like, I would say it's like a mix, like, between Mexican and Cuban boxing. And the way that makes me so different from every other coach is that I create a program specifically trimmed and tailored to each fighter, bro. And we follow these lines, you know, like, for example, if you were my fighter and you just fought, I'm going based off of, you know, maybe your last performance or your previous performance, or where I think you stand, and we create a program. We continue to build that program, and then we develop you. You know, everybody's split different. And then I have I wish I would have brought a book. I have a book where I write everybody's things that they're doing, jump rope, minutes, like, bro, it's tracked everything. So that way I come closer to the fight. I have this log filled of stuff that you just did.
Wow.
Whether you sparred, whether you ran, whether you trained. Like I log everybody's thing in. You're quiet, bro. You're scaring me.
I had a question that I kept thinking. My fault. I had a question I kept thinking. My fault. I was gonna ask one after.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just finish it.
I was quiet.
Homie scared, bro. Homie scared.
What you guys do to him?
He's scared, bro.
He heard. Flame was coming in.
You kept looking at the hands the whole time. Yeah, the movement.
We start programming for every fighter differently, and then that's how you develop your fighters.
Yeah.
But the most important thing to develop good fighters is to be a good example. Being a good example is not
Being a good leader.
Being a good leader, right? If you're telling somebody don't do this, don't do that, and you're doing it, I mean, you're just like a hypocrite, you know. And I believe that a good coach doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. A good coach goes and works out. A good coach sleeps. A good coach leads by example. And that's what I try to live and preach. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
And my question, my question would be, how often does it happen? Because I know it is business, but I know personal things could get mixed into it, such as like a fighter where their head isn't right, you know, because of outside stuff, like, you know, baby mama drama, or like you said, not all fighters are always making money, you know. So how do things like that? How does their personal life affect the business,
the training, and all that, right?
Bro, it affects it a lot, bro. It's so crazy. Like the personal life is like, when you're a fighter, you're not just a in the ring fighter. You're a fighter every day, bro. Because a lot of these great fighters, you know, adversity is literally right around the corner every fucking day, bro. A lot of these dudes, bro, that make it, bro. A lot of these guys are living like in a one bedroom with 2 other people, 3 other people, maybe their family, bro. They don't got enough bread to pay you. You know, they come from a low income family. They come from you know, poverty locations, you know, at places where these kids don't have an opportunity. Make it out, you know what I mean? Their grammar isn't as good, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then they start building themselves, you know, and you try to be. That's why I think it's so important. You got to be a very good example, very good role model, and tell them like, yo, you're better than that. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't do this, don't do that. You know, like, you also got to be, you know, I don't want to say like a father figure, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be
like a mentor, like a role model.
What happens is they have baby mama drama. They have, you know, people around them that are doing drugs, and they get pulled into it, bro. It's so fast, like just like this. There was a famous coach, Nacho Beristain, said, what kills fighters son las putas y las drogas. And it's not necessarily like, you know, just whores, but like, women can be a big part of it. You know, if you don't have a supporting woman that's going to be right there with you, supporting you in the good or in the bad, or helping you maybe, you know, get ready through weight cuts, because weight cuts are fucking brutal, bro. These kids, you know, they go in there, maybe they're let's say the fight is at like 130, bro. These guys go in there like 145, 150. They're cutting 20, 15 pounds, you know, the week of, or 13 pounds a week of.
What's the process like? Like, as a coach, how do you like help them get that process going? From the start of like, all right, in a month, in 2 weeks from now, you got to be at, you know, 130.
It all starts with your program, bro. Like, so some coaches care, some coaches don't. We start weighing our guys in way before that, you know, and that's the difference of like why we're so successful. But for example, we have a guy fighting at 130. We're already tailoring the way that he's eating. We have, you know, somebody that's helping them, like, hey, you're not supposed to eat this, you eat this, or kind of like a plan, right? And if they can't afford that, then you kind of just start coaching them as your experience goes. So they start eating this. Come the week of, they're eating like very minimal, just certain proteins, just so they can keep their muscles, I think, like fed, not really like carbs, no carbs at all, no salts at a certain point. They water load, and then come like the last 24 hours, bro, they don't eat or drink anything. And they're just really, it's all like dehydration at that point, bro.
Do you got the homie discount for me, bro?
Yeah, bro. You want to lose some weight?
Yeah, dog. Like,
I thought you looked good, bro.
Hey, stop.
Don't gas the homie up. Don't flame him up.
Hey, roll up them sleeves, bro.
Roll up.
Hey, bro, I'm ready to start I'm ready to get in you want to be my coach, bro?
Yeah, let's get it, bro.
He's ready to start camp, bro.
It all starts mental, bro. That is true. You got to prep these kids mentally, bro. You have a mental... a strong if you have a mentally strong coach, bro, you're gonna get to a lot of places. No disrespect to coaches, and I'm not trying to come off wrong, but there's a lot of pussies out there, and when I say that word, Not like, oh, well, yeah, I'll fight Flame. Like, no. This doesn't mean like that. There's a lot of coaches that are not strong enough to be disciplined, bro. There's not enough coaches that say, nah, fuck that. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking. I'm not eating like shit, right? So I could be a good example, and I could be strong. If I could be strong, my fighter could be strong.
Stronger. Hell
you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean is that some coaches are just weak mentally.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck if you want to fight. That just has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
This is like, how strong are you mentally? Like, to prepare your fighter mentally strong too, and that's the difference, bro.
You know, one thing I'm curious about, because I think this is probably a very popular thing or a common thing, and you were mentioning about it when you were talking about the whole dieting and taking care of each other and what people go through. How heavily in your experience, have you seen like the drug game really like be involved in this? You know, like from fighters that you coach or people that you know in the industry. You know, steroids is a heavy thing, I'm assuming, everywhere. How heavy has that been, like, or how much have you been involved around? Not saying like you been, you know, doing it, but like stopping or knowing people are doing it, etc. If that makes sense.
Well, like, you know, some it's crazy. Some fighters say that they don't know what they're taking, like what's in their food, yada yada yada. You know, but honestly, like I
hide in your food.
I think. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's why they were saying Canelo was taking eating those steaks that
the tainted meat, bro. The tainted meat.
He's eating this, yo.
He's a
Hey, Canelo fan, bro. Right?
I don't know, bro. But they
not pointing fingers.
I don't know. They've come up with all kinds of things like lotions, foods, like topical ointment. I don't know. They have all kinds of systems now, and you know, untraceable things. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I look, man. If you're going in there to fight another man, and if you're gonna have an advantage like that, I think it's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I think you're a piece of shit, because literally you could kill this dude and he's gone forever. You know what I mean? Just because you're doing, you know, banned substances. You know, it's like a fucked up advantage. You know.
And how scary is that? Because that was kind of what I was thinking too. The world of boxing is a scary sport.
It's no joke.
I've said it from the get-go since from fucking movies, bro. I saw Creed 3 and I'm like, that's scary. so it's like
Motherfucker, Apollo Creed. Gone, dog.
But it's like you talking about like death, like how scary could that be? Has there been those scenarios where it's like you had to like step into like maybe get someone away from someone like that, or even like save your fighter, like throwing the towel or something?
Look, you know what, bro? Like, I haven't had that experience necessarily, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we train fucking for real. Like, we do this shit for real. Like, there's coaches, bro, that their fighters dying, bro. Like, and they don't know when to stop it. They don't, you know what I mean? Like, not to show off, but like, I have 129 wins and 4 losses, bro. Like my record is.
Say it again, bro.
What was that again, brother?
You heard 129 and 4, you know. And the reason why we're so successful is because how we program and we dedicate ourselves to. You know what I mean? But not everybody's willing to pay for that right now, so they can see that payout investment later, bro. Because it comes with everything, bro. Like, how much are you willing to sacrifice from your life to be successful for one night? How many days are you willing to give up so you can be successful for one night? How many friends are you willing to give up so you could be successful for one night? Food,
facts,
keep going,
sleep, drinks, like all this shit. How much are you willing to give up for one night of success, you know? But the thing is I don't only look at it for the one night, because I always tell my guys, las victorias son para siempre. Winning is forever, right?
So stay on your record.
And that's like that love that you feel. Dude, some of these dudes don't even care about the bread when they're in there, bro. There's some of the guys aren't getting paid shit. But just that victory, just that
enough,
one,
bro.
That alone,
bro, it goes so far, bro. It's crazy.
You just made a whole like TikTok like inspirational fucking
we
clip.
could just clip that audio, brother.
You know, all those inspirational videos of people like training, and there's someone talking in the back. You're about to hear that going viral, bro.
On the audio and shit.
Hell yeah, bro. How many nights are you willing to give up
for one night? That's crazy. No, it's true though. It's true.
Nah, dog. It's just in life. Like, aside from the boxing thing, it's just in life, man. Like, you want to be successful, bro, you gotta sacrifice. Straight up, bro. You gotta make all that.
Sure. You gotta look at them, and it's how you look at things. You gotta look at them as an investment, bro. You know, and like I said, it all goes back to being mentally strong. I've always said, you know, like, you know, when you're a coach, you know, you how would I say this? You tap into a fighter's brain and you make them a better fighter. But you tap into their heart, bro, and you could change their life forever. It's crazy, bro, what you could do. It's crazy what you could do. And you know, I had a good thing that happened last one of the fights with Blake Builder. He's gonna be on here soon. Trust me. We already talked to him.
Shout out to Blake.
He's in the UFC. He's fighting in Canada actually really soon at UFC 289. We're fighting in Canada. We're fighting some dude from Canada. So if you've seen this, we're coming for you, bro. I'm telling you right now.
I'm next too.
So Blake a long time ago had not a long time ago, last year, he had his little brother died. And he committed suicide. And this was when we just started working together. And he comes in and, you know, everybody else is going to give you that sad story. Like, oh, you know, take some days off. You shouldn't fight. And at that point, it's like, you know, it's like he came in and told me, and I was like, what are we going to do? Cry? Fuck no, in my head, right? So he tells me, Flame, bro, you know, my brother died. And I look at him and like, cool. Just look away, you know, not a big deal. And then I tell him, well, life is what we make of it. And then he's fucking just walking around like, what the fuck? This would just say to me, life is what we make of it. So he thought about it. And when I say that, it's like, it's what you make of the situation. So in life, you're going to have a lot of situations, bro, right? Yeah. And it's how you look at every situation. Maybe my boy right here, he just got his car repoed. Now you could look at it, it could tear you apart, it could break you apart and just make you a little bitch and you're going to sit down in the corner and cry. Or you can look at it as like, fuck, this is what happens when you're lazy and you're a piece of shit and you don't want to fucking work hard enough for it. So you got an option, you know, what are you going to do? So it's what you make of it. You said, fuck that, I'm done being this piece of shit and I'm going to be a bad motherfucker. So in that case, I told Blake, you know, bro, life is what you make of it. Choose. Let's go. You either could be sad and cry like you're programmed to, like everybody else does, or you can be, fuck it, my brother passed away. I'm going to fucking use that energy that's sitting and use to fucking fuel me and motivate me.
To fight, bro.
Because a lot of people say, oh, he's not in his right mindset. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's where you can build yourself as a man, develop yourself as a human being. And I just want to say for men, but for women as well. You could develop yourself better. And any situation, bro, literally any situation is what you make of it. And that's so from here on now, you ever come across an obstacle, don't look at it like, fuck. Look at it like, nice. Like, all right, I get through this shit and I'm going to be a better person. Why? Because boom, now I could do things a little bit better and different. They've always said problems never end. You just learn to get better at dealing with them.
Facts.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time where because of what you said or something like that, a fighter has like wanted to really like fight you in a sense, or where he felt disrespected and on your training methods or what you told him or the way you disciplined
threw the towel in?
Nah, you know what, bro? I think I'm one of the few coaches that doesn't like yell like in a disrespectful way. I don't disrespect none of my fighters. Never like, hey, what the fuck? Like never like.
You know how to talk to people.
Never, yeah, bro.
Dude, that's so cool.
Are you looking at me weird?
Yo, wait.
Hold up.
Did we just make eye contact?
I don't know. I'm trying to do anything to get in that ring, bro. Canelo, chow dog. When I got Flame with me, bro.
Anybody, bro. Everybody. We're smoking everybody, bro.
Who's next, bro? You,
John. Square up, John.
Me and this one are trying to fight for the longest.
I want John to say something, bro.
It's good. My bad, man. I'm just trying to find the right time.
I'm about to be Santa Claus. You can come sit right here. You want to talk to me? What's your wish? All right, John. Let's hear John, bro.
All right. This is a question from a dear friend of ours.
Sure.
He asked, how often do you see fighters with really big potential just lose it all because of something that,
like some bullshit?
Yeah, so off some bullshit, honestly.
All the time. It happens left and right all the time. There's a lot of the guys that are the most talented guys sometimes don't even make it out, bro. Those are fuck, bro. It's weird. So the guys that do make it are the guys that worked hard, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I'm trying to think of that saying.
Is it the hard work beats talent when
talent doesn't work hard? You know?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah.
Yes.
Side topic now.
Who's Messi?
You're playing the right moves to get in this fool's pants, man. Oh my god.
Hold on. Don't disrespect my coach like that, bro.
Yeah, bro. Are you getting peanut butter and jealous?
Nah, but it's true. I'm a big believer of that, and I mean, jokes aside, like that's an example. Hard work will fucking outshine talent, bro. And I'm pretty sure you've seen him, man. You've seen dudes that like maybe show up and you're like, damn, this guy is talented as fuck. Like, if he puts the same as hard work as fucking Billy over here, you know, he'd be even better. But
Absolutely,
they think they're
bro.
too good because of their talent, so they're just like,
Their ego.
No, bro, it happens all the time. I have guys that are super talented, potential super world champions, can make so much money, and they just don't want it, bro.
throw it away.
You gotta want it, bro. You gotta want it in your heart. And like I will build you, not I don't only just coach you physically, but mentally, bro, emotionally. Like I'm there with you, bro. I teach you like what it feels like before you feel that. I don't know if that makes sense. Like mentally, I can try to tap into your brain and just have you feel those feelings before you're there. So when you're there, you recognize that. And when you recognize that, you know how to actually control it. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So like a lot of us, like, you know, we're born like to fear certain things, you know, and when it happens, you're like, oh shit, you know, you're fucking freaking out.
Yeah.
But imagine if you, as you're born, as you're developed, if you're groomed, if you're taught like, hey, shit like this happens, watch out for it, learn to deal with it, relax, control, you'll be successful. Boom. So you would learn to develop new motor skills, you know, you'd be a lot different. So that's why like I'm so successful, you know, because we're not only tapping into their brain, into their heart, into physically, you know, everything, bro.
you're going beyond
me. Absolutely.
And I think that's a great way to just to say it off, man. Like I respect it, man. Definitely very I admire it. And one thing now, from the whole mental, the physical, like from that coaching aspect, what happens now in the business side of things? How is it like when you're booking that fight? How to really make it like, where does that money really get pushed from?
I'm gonna tell you the sad truth about the business, bro.
It,
like the fucked up part about the business, and everybody that's looking at it. If you're a fighter, you're not looked at as a fighter in the business perspective. Okay, you're a product. That's what you are. It's a sad truth. I don't look at you like that. I look at you as a fighter. You know, you're fighting as a kid, but you're a product.
To them, you're a product.
How long can we go? How much can we milk from this product? And how much can we bring in from this product? You know, I might get banned from fucking fight sports from saying shit on this watch, but it's the truth. I don't give a fuck, you know?
I like that.
You're a product. How much money can I make with this product, bringing it up like this, building it up like this, doing it this way? How much money can we make? Boom, this much? Poof, keep investing into it. Boom. When you're no longer worth shit, okay, now how can we get the new product to
next?
build up and use him as bait?
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And that's just how the system works.
And has there been a time where they see a fighter and they're like, nah, he's not worth it, and because of that, they don't like give him fights or they don't let him. Yeah, they don't give him an opportunity. Yeah, he doesn't get a shot.
It happens all the time, bro. It happens all the time. And even if like they look at you and you're like, he's not worth it. You just, you want an opportunity? Yeah, I got you, bro. But be ready when I call you. And then they have this dude that's been getting ready. No, they have this dude that's been getting ready for 3 months. You don't know when you're gonna fight. You don't know if this dude was serious. Well, guess what? He called you. He's like, hey, bro, you want to fight? If you win, I'm going to give you a contract, blah, blah, blah. So here you are. You're fucking brainwashed. You don't know how the fight game works. You're like, yeah, bro, I'll fight. When? Next week. What? Next week? You're eating potato chips off the couch, yada, yada, yada. And guess what? You go cut 25, 30 pounds while the other dude only cut maybe 12, 13.
Oh, wow.
And the disadvantages are there, bro. They brought you in as bait. They beat your butt and you're gone, bro. And it's not that skillfully wise you weren't ready. But that's how it is. You're looked at as product. How long are you going to be valuable to these people? And when you're not valuable, how much can they really squirt you like a lime, you know, and see how much they can take from you? That's just the truth. You're not a fighter. You're a product.
Yeah.
You know. But then, you know, I'm not talking shit. But when you sit down on the other shoes and say like, all right, cool. Well, how the fuck can I make the most money and fucking leave? I don't want these fools fighting fucking 30, 40 plus fights after then they need to, you know what I mean? Get in there, make your money. You get some good money, figure out ways where you can make more money. Because people just say, invest, I'm going to invest. Yeah, and that word just gets thrown out like crazy, you know?
Hell yeah.
How can you really fucking make more money and let your money work for you right away? The minute that you have those opportunities, get in there, do it, you know? Do a couple fights, get your bread, you know? Really focus on that, you know? And then when you get a chance to dip, bro. And don't come back.
That's crazy.
Don't come back.
Bro.
Like dip and be happy. Raise your family. Like I wouldn't want my kids to fight, bro. This sport's fucking brutal, bro. People don't care about you. You're fucking cutting weight, bro. Sometimes I'm there with my fighters, shaving my fighters' back, you know, doing certain shit. Like, you know what I mean? So we can make weight. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It sounds.
I'm sorry. I thought of a very inappropriate joke.
Nah, like some people look at it different. You know,
Yeah.
I look at it like it's fucking like these good dudes are fucking dying. You know, to
for sure.
to entertain the world. You know what I'm saying? Like you're almost literally practically shaving these dudes nuts just so they can make weight. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally what you thought.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But what I always heard was you don't play boxing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
bro.
and that was one of the biggest things. And that when I heard that, I was like, oh fuck, like it really is a cutthroat sport, you know, like, you know, doggy dog, exactly like you said.
No, it is like, I mean, it's not something you can just go up like, hey, let's play, you know, like basketball or whatever. It's like, fuck, it's got to be taken serious. There's disadvantages, advantages. You always want to make things very, you know, even. You don't want to fucking overdo this dude taking advantage of your sparring partner and fucking him up. It's just not going to help you. It's not going to benefit anybody. You know what I mean? So you got to be very careful. Fucking people die, bro. People to get punched on. People don't come back the same, bro. After this fight, like let's say you're about to fight. After this fight, you may not be the same. You may be alive, yeah, but you may no longer talk the same.
That one fighter, right?
You may not look the same. Yeah, you're just like, you slur. You know, you're punch drunk. Maybe you're just different, bro. Maybe your moods change a little bit, bro. You know what I mean?
As a coach, when you're in the ring and you see like a fighter like really going at it, maybe losing a couple rounds, like what do you tell them?
Well, there's certain times, bro. Like, you know what I mean? There's certain things that you need to tap in. Like, I don't know about other coaches, but me, I've always tried to learn who my fighter is, bro. You know what I mean? It's so important, like, as a coach to know who your fighter is, know who his family, know what, you know, struggles they've gone through, you know, tap in, like, but not like right away, like, hey, Rob, what's up this? Let them open up to you, you know what I mean? Throw questions where that they can open up and really express themselves. You start to know your fighter, you know. We were in Australia, bro. We flew fucking... I don't know, it was like 20-something hours, bro, to get there, bro. This is crazy. We got to Australia. First round goes in, we won. Second round was look a little tighter than average. And I sit down in front of Blake and I said, bro, we did not just fly fucking 20-some hours
to come and
to
like
fucking lose.
Oh yeah.
Wake the fuck up. You've been working, I mean, bro, you've been working at this your whole life. Since you were a kid, bro. These kids, they invest their whole life for one night to shine, bro. Since they're 16, 15 years old, bro. They're wrestling, they're jiu-jitsu, MMA, boxing. They're fucking grinding in and out. And we did not come 20-some hours to lose to this bum-ass motherfucker across from us. Like, we worked so hard, you know, and then you tap in. Once you let them know, like, the truth, like, you fucking, this is a reality, then you let them know also something that's going to encourage, and then that's when you say, bro, you got to do this for your little brother. And that's the energy that's sitting there, and you say, like, you gotta do this for Braden, bro. That's what I told Blake. And it's like, you fucking win you win tonight, and you'll be proud and happy of yourself tomorrow. And you'll be a winner forever. It's up to you. Fucking figure it the fuck out. Let's go. And then boom, inside, like as those words touch, bro, it's not just they're not just touching his head, but they're touching his heart, bro. For sure. And when it's crazy because people do crazy shit for love, bro. I mean, I'm sure like you'll kill for your mom, you'll kill for your mom, and your mom too, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like people do crazy shit for love. So that's when you can manipulate that energy and use it to your advantage, bro. That's the difference of like average boxing coach and the elite level. You know what I'm saying? Is learning how to turn the switches on for your fighters.
Like you ain't just hyping him up like you're better than him, like you're better than him, you're better. Like you're going in that deeper level, man.
Absolutely, bro. You're really
and it's not always technique either. It's sometimes like you said, like it's the heart. You
Absolutely,
know?
bro.
Absolutely. That's insane, man. You really got me pumped up now. Yeah. I'm ready to really throw.
Yeah, let's do it, bro.
So, do you think you will ever get back in the ring and actually fight anybody?
No. I never even fought pro. But I did, you know, you grow up, scruffles here and there, sparring and shit like that, boxing.
Did you do at least like the amateur level?
No, I did like the under the amateur level. It's like
street,
well, I guess it's amateur, but not like not pro. No, like all that Fight Club shit, A couple little scruffles here.
All right, but look, I ain't even trying to go like that. Like I know you're a tough guy, but be honest, did you take some bad L's sometimes, like a bad defeat?
I never lost, bro.
Wow. So if another coach calls you out, you think
it depends though, because like if I'm not getting paid, it's kind of like stupid, you know. Like, my shit isn't for free. But like it's I mean, bro, fucking coaches want to fight me all the time, you know. Really? This is like if I literally try to fight every coach in the world, I would never get through every coach. It's just the truth. This is not against me. Like the difference of like an average coach he's focused on everybody else, right? The average person is focused on everybody else's achievements, goals, the ways that they're winning, etc. The elite level coach, the above average coach, is focused on himself, how he can become a better him the next day, the next step, the next walk, the next, fucking oxygen, the whatever, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's focused on how he can elevate his game 1% more. And that's the ultimate difference. A lot of people think we're focused on them, and I'm more focused on myself, my grind, how I'm gonna level up, how I'm gonna become better, how I become smarter, how I can make a different approach on certain things, and just really finding your game. There's no way, there's never like there's no such thing as perfect. You could always perfect it more.
Has there been a time where another coach like steals your fighters? Because I remember before you were saying that you have a lot.
Bro. That pisses me off, because look, what pisses me off is how they do it and how they move on it. If they do it like, right in front of, like, you take a fighter sparring, this and that, they're like, oh yeah, welcome, this and that, and they're like your best friends, and then before you know it, they got your fighter's number, they're hitting them up on the DL. Like, that's sleazy shit. Yeah. That's like, that's wild.
And then how do you handle that fighter? Like, what is your conversation with the fighter once you start to figure out, like, dang, like he might leave, or some other coach is like hitting him up?
Bro, it's a breakup, bro.
Coach John wants to bring me in, and he's offering this.
Yeah, they don't say that. They normally just leave, bro. What? They normally just tell you like, yo, hey, coach, sorry, like they already did it, bro. Okay. Yeah, nobody's gonna ask. Nobody's gonna ask if they can cheat on you. They're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? That is true. Have you ever cheated, John?
No, I'm not that type of dude.
He's a good boy.
What type of dude are you?
I'm a very lay low type of dude. That's my girlfriend. So,
I know, but that's why I'm asking you. Have you ever cheated?
No.
Nah, he's a good boy.
See, nobody's gonna ask if they can cheat. They're just gonna go ahead and do it, bro.
But even like, because I guess what I was trying to say in that little joke was like, aren't they on, or are they not under like a contract or something like that? Like, is it more like just a word to word?
So if a fighter's signed to you, bro, he belongs to you. Like, he's, okay, again, you're a product. You're a product to the sport. So he's now belongs to you, and however you want to manage him, depending on your contract, that's up to you guys.
Okay, so
you can't leave, bro. If he tries to start with this shit, you say you're not fighting. That's it.
Okay, there you go.
It's like.
So in these scenarios, like the ones that they just like, I'm out, like they just were like.
Sometimes, those guys are not signed, so you can't really do much.
That's what I was trying to say. I was like, oh, this guy offered me that.
And I always did it with the intention of not trying to sign people, not trying to fuck people over. I never did it like that. I always did it with a good. With my heart on, on good, and trying to be a good person, trying to help people out and shit.
And if the opportunity comes, whatever's best for you.
There's a like a famous saying, like, el dinero lo hacemos, no nos hace. You know what I mean? We make money, we don't let it make us. That's the difference, bro.
So, so is there fighters that like have left, but you still keep like good connections with, or after that it's kind of like, all right.
Well, I wouldn't say left, but like sometimes you have fighters where like, let's say I have this fighter and that fighter just fought, and this fighter's fighting now. Well, I got to go work with this fighter because you're probably not going to fight soon, and he's going to fight. And obviously whoever fights up, like I got to get paid too, because that's how I pay my bills. So maybe I don't have the time to work with you at that time, and they, leaves them no choice that to sometimes have to look for something else. And that's totally, understandable. It happens, or this person wants you to just strictly go out of town and train them out there, and you can't always do that because you also have like a farm here of other fighters that you need to cater to. You got to pick your battles appropriate accordingly to depending on how you want to grow. There's fighters that'll say like, hey, maybe this fighter fights twice a year and makes, $2 million, but these fighters amongst themselves, they make that same much. And I don't know, maybe they don't, bro, but you gotta pick like who you're gonna go with.
And do you have a team so that when you start camp with another fighter, you leave them to like your teammate or your
coach? I have an assistant coach, and he helps me out and backs me up. But there's only one of me, bro.
I was gonna say,
there's only one of you.
You don't want to leave.
That's hard.
So how many people can you train at a time?
Oh shit! I limit myself. I try not to do more than like 7 at a time.
Oh shit! I was thinking like 3.
Yeah, no, it's good because we're able to work drills and stuff, and we're able to grow together. You know what I'm saying? That's what's nice about it.
And do you manage yourself around their like camp as well? Like, let's say if they have to wake up at 5 or 6, like you wake up at that time too?
Oh, for sure, bro, for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna preach and everything, you also gotta be able to live, your words. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are gonna say, do this, do that, and not do it. But if you can also show the way it would be even better, bro. It would just motivate them twice as much, bro.
Yeah,
for sure, of course.
Then what is a busy schedule look like for you? Like a busy day?
Every day is busy, bro. We don't have not busy days.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, like, you know, you wake up and you program, you know, just you program your life how you want to live it. But you wake up 5, 6 in the morning, whatever time you want, you get to the gym or you go work out. I go work out sometimes before I go to the gym or not. I get there and, you know, we train my guys. After we train my guys, then I go have lunch. I typically have lunch like at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or 2 o'clock, depends on my gap. And then I come back, I train again a little bit more with some other fighters. And then I get to pick up my daughter, or we get to do things, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. Or I get to golf. I get to go golf. I golf a lot, you know. I just picked it up recently last year. Super dope. So yeah, I mean, it's how you build yourself, bro. But I'm always busy. I always have people in there for privates. I do privates online. I do everything, but I try to make money in every possible way that's appropriate, of course, you know, not cutting trees like my boy here.
I don't be doing no trees.
200K just sitting there.
200K. I mean, from the busy life of it, the fun of it, and all that. Definitely, I mean, very respectable. And it sounds like to me, it sounds like it's a very dope living, bro. Like from the outside of it, like sounds like you really are doing what you love. You're getting to balance life, and you're getting to balance life with, you know, your family, your daughter. So it's definitely very cool, bro. And I think definitely now hearing more of some more questions on the side where we actually have, you know, as we do our Instagram questions where we get a bunch of people to start reaching out, are curious on things. We had a lot of questions, man. People are trying to be fighters, bro. People are trying to get Flame to be their coach.
Love it.
So
what's up?
We're gonna definitely start reaching into that and all that. And even our homie right here, hey, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Sign up for the Flame coach.
Let's do it, bro.
So we picked out a couple of the best ones, and you know, these are some to just kind of dive more into that in that aspect, and to really kick it off, man. Someone was asking like, what are some ways that somebody can advance on their fighting elements? So by that, I'm gonna take it as just to really improve as a fighter, to really elevate their fighting. What would you give people that advice with?
First, start off by looking at yourself in the mirror. Ooh. You know, are you in shape? You know, and the question is like, what's in shape? You know, what would be in shape?
What is in shape?
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, not being overweight. You know,
of course.
I'm not here to tell everybody what their weight is, but being overweight. You look at majority of the people. I'm not talking shit on nobody. But I don't promote fucking being fat. That's just one thing for sure.
Oh yeah.
And you're probably gonna be, what a piece of shit out there and talk like that. No, I don't promote being fat.
For the better.
People fucking a lot of shit happens. You get diabetes, high blood pressure. It leads to so much shit, bro. Unbeneficial at all. So I always say, start off by looking in the mirror. Number one, are you in shape? Are you not in shape? Okay, what's the number one cause to that? Eating, bro. You could just eat healthy and not have to go work out, and you'll be in some shape.
It's so hard,
right? It's so hard, but the thing is, we don't want it that bad, bro. So if you don't want it that bad, you deserve that. You deserve not to fit in those pants. You deserve that big shirt. You deserve diabetes. Sad to say it, you deserve to die.
Yeah,
but you did that to yourself.
It is true though.
Yeah. Now and then people are gonna hit me with the well, not all of us have the opportunity. Look, bro, I leave the excuses out, bro.
Yeah,
that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, eat healthy, make better lifestyle decisions. Look at yourself, see how you can improve yourself individually. Now, if you've already done that, now how can I better my game? You have to understand what boxing is and how it works and how the programming system is. If you have a coach that doesn't have enough time for you, maybe you have to look outwards. If not, have that conversation with him. Say, look, this is what I want to do. These are my plans. Be upfront right away. Tell people what you like and don't like. You know what I'm saying? Learn to be very vocal in the sport of combats. A lot of people say more yes, like when you're a fighter, then not necessarily question it, but try to better themselves. Like, hey, coach, like I don't really understand this. Like, how can we get better at this? Or, hey, coach, I'm struggling a lot I keep getting hit with the jab more. Like, what can I do to get it better? Talk to your coach. Be very vocal about it. You know, that's how you're going to get better and be a sponge. Don't think that one way is the right way all the time. That's not the only way. There's so many different ways and ways you can come in. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much, I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror every day now and tell myself, Flame said I could be better.
Look, bro, it's crazy. I was, and I'm not talking shit. I was driving the other day with somebody in my car, and we were just talking about, you know, making healthier decisions. And I said, like, bro, it's fucking crazy, like how we live. Like, you're driving and look outside the window. He's fat. She's fat. He's fat. She's fat. The little kid's fat. The little girl's fat. He's fat. She's fat. He's fat. And it's like,
Dr. Susan, this bitch.
That one is skinny. Oh, and that one looks like just unhealthy skinny. But fat. And you start looking at everybody, it's like, fuck, like we're all fat. You know, like, are we being programmed this way?
We are.
But guess what? Look, right now you have the opportunity to change that. Tonight, today, like if you're watching this, right now you could be a new person. You know what I mean? Throw that shit away. You know, learn the balance of life. Learn to love yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I see you smoking, you don't love yourself, bro. If I see you drinking, you don't love yourself enough to be a better version of yourself, bro. You know what I mean? Change starts with ourselves, bro. You know, you can't be doing the same shit and expect something different to happen. It starts with ourselves. I want to see everybody look good, bro. Feel good. Be able to run, bro. Be able to get out there with their grandchildren with their life, bro. It's the biggest, the most smartest investment you could do for yourself is be fucking healthy. That's the best investment over money, over anything, is be healthy. And you guys hear it all the time. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. That's going to give you in the long term, you're going to pay for it or you're going to get rewarded. And you're going to get rewarded either by you're going to be able to take your kids on the swing. You're going to be able to do your grandchildren here, do this, do that. You're going to be able to go do on a nice walk. Or you're going to be the dude with diabetes that can't fucking get the blood sugar, this level, that level. And you're going to be fucking in trouble, bro. And the sad truth is, bro, if you don't fix it, you're going to die. Yeah. That's it, bro. I'm not here to fucking, you know, cock blocks everybody's dream. But let's do it, bro. Listen, bro, if you're struggling, tap in. I'll help you. Like, what's up?
Tap in.
I'll give you a simple, you know, food diet plan. Simple, bro. Just try to stay off of this, do this, depending on your active life. I mean, it doesn't have to be too crazy, but you can make healthier decisions, bro. Simple, bro. I want everybody to win, bro. This is not a competition. Like, I want to look the best. Like, fuck no. I want you guys to be healthy. I want you guys to be happy. You know, you happy, he's happy. It's a domino effect. Everybody's happy. He's mad. Everybody is mad. It's just crazy, bro.
Flame for president, bro. Oh, fucking God, bro. Let's do it, man. No, I mean, that's definitely one way to really, like, it's funny because it's quote unquote like the most, not common things, but it's something you hear, you know, your health, it's where you start, but it's the truth. And I'm really glad you really like put it out there like that, bro.
I think we've been promoting like acceptance, like, kind of like just being thrown out there, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, bro. Like, you accept for who you are, like, number one. And I get that. I accept who I am. I'm the flame, you know? No. Like, I think we throw it out too much that, like, you know, accept, people got to accept you. Like, well, yeah, motherfucker, I got no other option. I got to accept you for who you are. And that's I'm totally okay with it. But guess what? You don't have to accept who you are. You could change that. You know, we can be a better version today. We can be a better version.
Start right now.
You know, starting right now. And that's the beautiful part of it, is that we live in this country where we're able to change who we are when we want, at any time that we want to be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just don't promote certain things, you know, unhealthy environments. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told you, strictly coming onto this, you know, no smoking, because I tell you, like, that's what I just don't prefer. And I encourage this with everybody, is start telling people what you don't like, bro. Because if you don't get vocal, bro, people are gonna walk all over you, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's happened to me several times. Like, you guys are young right now. It's time to tell people, like, what you like and what you don't like. If you don't like sitting in that chair, say it. I don't like sitting in this chair. I want to sit on this chair because it makes my hair look more aerodynamic. I got the curls going crazy.
Thank you.
I'm kidding, bro. Always ready to square up, bro.
The cameras to cut off.
I'm kidding, bro. Run the fade right now.
I'm finna be a next boxer. I'm a mandilon. Like, what is it? I have so many options I could be.
Yeah, bro.
Well, definitely. Now, for anybody who was curious on that, you know, Flame right here, just put it straight out to you, as straight up as it can be. Take that in, and fucking, if you want to change, as I always say, some people want it, some people kind of want it. Straight
Absolutely.
up as it is.
It is what it is. Like, you deserve what you put in, bro.
Yeah.
If you didn't go run that day, you deserve whatever comes after that. If you fucking ate unhealthy and you had a stroke the next day, you deserved it.
Yeah,
I am sorry, bro. Like, I'm sorry in the sense where, like, I'm sorry it happened to you, but you deserved it, dog.
Yeah.
You brought it onto yourself.
Yeah, one thing that my boy George told me is you're there because you want to be there.
Absolutely.
Not because anybody's forcing you to be there. You know, so
definitely wouldn't put
definitely
it
what you saying, all the true facts that you just spoke right now, it does make me already start to think of things a little bit differently. And damn. I don't know.
Have
It's
you
just
ever?
tough.
And this is a question more for you, like not just for you, but like I'm talking to you
Yeah.
just right now. But have you ever like really like sat down and been like, yo, I'm happy with myself. Like I'm happy with my body and how I look. Have you ever
Nah.
thought about that?
Nah, it was more of the
No, just in general. Like, have you ever like sat down and had that ever? Like, not in any specific moment, but have you ever dealt with that? Like, would you say you're happy with how you are right now?
No, definitely.
What could you change like starting today? You know that you would.
This man's laughing at me.
No, I'm not trying to. Hey, look, I'm not picking on him right now, but
I don't care.
I'm curious.
Get him. Nah, but yeah.
Like, what could you change right now and become a better person? Like right now, like that you could just from a flip. Anything. It could be anything, bro.
Yeah, definitely right now is just going out to even just go for a walk.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time, once we go out from work, we go to eat. And
Yeah.
then the only walking that I do is like to go to the park to take my dog out.
Yeah, because you
Other than
have
that-
to, right? It's like you have to go take him out.
Yeah, like she has to stretch her legs, you
Shit
know?
or piss here, yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, but other than that, like, no, I don't do anything else outside of that to even put me in a better position, like you said, in the long run.
So from here on out, bro, when you don't want to do something, I'm going to give you just some advice. From here on out, when you don't want to do something, count from 3 to 1. So count down 3, 2, 1. So for example, if you want to go out, if you're like, damn, I got to go for my run right now and that's 7 o'clock, fuck. Start counting right there. 3, 2, 1, get up. Just get up and fucking put on some shoes and just fucking do it. If you want to go get this girl's number, not for him. I'm looking at George.
I got a girlfriend, bro.
This one.
Okay, I'm still looking at George. We'll change it back. If you want to go get somebody's number, don't fucking freeze. Count yourself right. Start counting down right there. 3, 2, 1. Get up. Boom. Just get
do
up
it.
and start and just go for it, bro.
Damn, bro. That
And
actually sounds cool.
start doing a countdown. Make that your rule. Like comfort, bro, is what kills us all.
Yeah.
Comfort is what kills us
Oh,
all, bro.
God.
And that's how we're programmed in life, bro. See, and when I say program, I don't believe in this whole conspiracy. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about is designated like it's so easy to kill us. The programming of comfortness. You know what I mean? Sitting down, eating, it feels good. Because we don't have to work for anything. It's just catered to our table, right? It's like right here. So we don't do shit. Well, I don't want to go to the movie. I could just watch it here. Well, I don't want to go make food. I could just order and pick it up. You know, how many times did you eat out today? I mean, this week.
This week?
Yeah, sorry. This week.
This week? I don't know. I want to
Just give or
say
take.
almost every day of the week, honestly.
Okay, how many times do you eat out every day of the week?
Like probably like 3-4 times this week.
You?
Around the same.
You?
Like 3, yeah, 3, 4.
Okay, bro. Like one is more than enough, bro.
Yeah.
Stay home and eat, you know, build yourself and make it rewarding, bro. Like if I do this by this time, I'm going to go and eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know they say, no, you know, well, I'm not happy and this and that. It's not about you being happy. I don't give a shit if you're happy, bro.
Yeah.
I care about you being healthy. Like if you got kids, your kids deserve for you to be healthy. If you're not healthy, you're a piece of shit because all you're thinking is about yourself. You got to be healthy for your kids. You got to be healthy for your girlfriend, your wife. You got to be healthy. You got to be a provider that can be healthy, bro. If you're struggling, like it's fucked up that now it's fucked up. If you're unhealthy, it's fucked up that she's got to pick up the mess later. It's fucked up. Like you gotta be able to get up and be a provider, bro. You know what I mean? As a man, you gotta be disciplined. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. She doesn't need to have that fucking mess her pick it up. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know, he doesn't have to deal with it. And I'm not just talking shit because I'm not. I really want to just change everybody, but I want you guys to know the truth, the reality. This is as raw as you're gonna hear it before it actually starts happening to you, and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Holy
Let's
shit.
change our lives, bro, and it starts right now.
Sweet action boot camp times flame starting tomorrow. 6 p.m. 6 a.m.
In the PM?
Oh no, bro.
Yo, 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah,
All right, bro. You send us the address. We're all gonna be there.
I don't mean to
6 a.m.
just take the whole mic the whole time, but
No,
No, you're good, brother. You're good.
I mean, bro, like we're still on question 1.
I'll run them.
No. But you put
good,
it
you're
in the most raw perspective that not only us and everyone in this room, but everyone that's watching right now that could have heard it. And I really want to thank you, and I really want to say that you just put that shit straight up, bro. And that's
For
what's
sure,
up, man.
bro. I love everybody, bro. Seriously, bro. I got love for everybody, bro. If you're big, small, I don't give a shit, bro.
And that's real love.
But if you're willing to change it, bro, let's do it. We can even do it together. I'm happy for you to join me when I go work out. Everybody's more than welcome, bro. Let's do it.
Holy shit,
Why not?
bro.
You said it in the most sweetest but stern way I've ever heard anybody ever talk to me. Yeah.
Very soft spoken.
Yeah.
Look, it's very important that we carry ourselves really well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about you guys, but I pay attention to a lot of shit. Whether my man, put his shirt, like ironed it, whether you ironed it, whether you didn't iron it. Like I pay attention.
Hey, bro, keep it up.
Yeah, bro, keep roasting
That's
him.
why
Bro.
he's flamed. He just likes to fucking hate everybody, bro.
I got brought up with hey, a man should dress well, smell good, have good hygiene, look presentable, blah, blah, blah. It's not for you, bro, necessarily for you to look good. The truth is that we live in a fucked up world, that you're going to be judged based off of your presentation, how you look, how you smell, what you got on.
Facts.
It's a fucked up world. But have you heard the saying, don't hate the player, hate the game?
Yeah.
In this fucking game of this world, it's a game, bro. It's the sad truth that you get, you know what I mean? Like, you get judged by how you look, how you're dressed and everything like that. Now, I don't look at necessarily what shoes you're wearing, but I look at like details as a man, it kind of gives me hints, bro. Like if this dude's got his car dirty, this dude's not keeping up with this and that. Like, bro, you don't have to have $5,000 shoes on. I don't care about that, bro. But if you're a guy that just has even black shoes on, a good shirt on, good jeans on, and it's all black, and you're just iron nice and a groomed gentleman, I expect more from you. I expect that this man could carry himself. Same thing with you, same thing with you, same thing with you. So those little details always go a long way, bro. You feel me? And it shows the type of respect you have towards those people, towards the environment that you're in, bro.
Towards yourself.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell coaches, like, don't wear fucking sandals to the gym. You can't move as much. You can't do certain things. And there's some coaches will be, yeah, no, I could do it. And then you were like, bro, come on, stop fucking playing yourself. I'm not trying to compete with you, bro. Have respect for your fighters. Put on shoes, tie them up well, wear on sports gear, train them like this and that. Shit happens. Sometimes you forget this or that, whatever. Cool. Once in a while, but all the time, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Presentation, everything is how, everything, bro. From the minute you get up to the minute of how you go to sleep, everything is important, bro. It's crucial. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry. Let's get to the next one.
You're good, brother.
This on its own was just very hard hitting. But Kels, what's the next question we have right here from the Instagram questions?
At what age can you go pro? Like the earliest? Like
If you
how many amateur fights?
You
or
don't need
tournaments?
amateur fights. There's you can
Really?
just turn pro. Yeah, in Mexico, in other countries of the world, they don't have like the resources. Sometimes there's countries that don't have amateurs. They just have like you turn pro. That's it.
Like tomorrow, I could go pro.
Yeah, yeah. If you wanted to, bro, it's gonna be rough. You know what I'm saying?
Now with Coach Flame?
You could. I think there's a limit in certain countries, but I would say like as early as 15, 16. I know in Mexico it's I think earlier than 18.
I see you laugh.
Jorge, why you laughing, bro?
All right, shut up. Look. All right, Flame. Look at me in the eyes. If I locked in with you right now tonight, can I go pro?
You could do anything you want.
Shit, fuck you, bro. Yeah. I don't want you calling my line with me and Flame out here beating Ryan Garcia for the World Championship. And me and him have that picture right there. And I'm just
All right,
like,
Tank, calm down, bro.
Yeah. Oh, what, bro? Yeah, you can be in the crowd, bro. No, you can be watching from B-Dubs, bro.
Tags, bro.
Have you
Have you guys ever heard that Mike Jones song? I remember back then.
Hey, bro, you can sing too.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like I remember like being from the backyard, bro, to being at the World Championship, like where you're standing, bro, you're looking around everything. You're like,
fucking lights, people.
I fucking made it here.
That is-
I fucking
man,
really did it.
that's a respect,
You don't
bro.
know what it's like until you're there, and only a handful of people will dare to find out. And that's that feeling that I chase every single day. Is that feeling of knowing what it's gonna feel like when I'm there. And that's why, like, some people chase comfort. I don't like. I actually like being uncomfortable.
Of course.
It makes you grow better, bro.
Of course.
Yeah. Let's get the next question.
But yeah, so you can go pro just like that.
Any age, bro.
Just gotta
Really,
any age.
Guys, show up.
The next question: how often should someone be sparring?
Oof, that's fuck. It depends on the type of sparring that you're doing. So if you're doing hard sparring, very minimal. This is gonna be based off of like your programming with your coaches. So if your coaches has you sparring every day, but very light sparring, maybe you're not hitting on your head certain days. Maybe you're doing more body sparring, or maybe you're doing more distance sparring. Like I'm a big fan of sparring because that's the most specific way, like sport specific way that you will get better is through sparring. Like, you know, if you're playing basketball, you could be running games all day and you learn new tricks and this and that. Yeah. In boxing, you got to be very careful. If you overdo it, somebody can get hurt, bro. Somebody could die. Somebody could have concussion. Somebody could break
sparring.
Yeah, and it's just sparring, bro. So I would say you can do sparring as every day, or you can do sparring as 3 times a week or twice a week. I tailor my sparring. So sometimes my first up sparring is very easy sparring, more like, you know, tapped drill sparring. So I do like maybe twice or once a week the first 2-3 weeks of camp. And then after that, we do twice a week sparring. And then we do one really hard sparring that week. And then the next sparring will be more moderate, more conservative, more learning sparring. And then we trace it up by the time we get to the fight, we're already climaxing. So we add more, take less certain days. It's all on the programming. But I would say generally stay like once a week sparring, once to 3 times a week sparring, no more than 3.
No more than 3.
Yeah, if you're doing hard sparring for sure. It all depends. That's a hard question though.
And has there been a time where your fighter gets hurt in a sparring match, and then that affects the outcome of
I think we've not gotten fucked up, but we've hurt, like our maybe we threw a punch and he ducked his head and we hit our elbow and like he has a tear, like little shit like that. Yeah, it's happened, bro. Or my guy's gotten punched and, you know, he started bleeding, and like now you got to be careful coming up to the fight. I know, like, for example, Ryan Garcia, he had a bruise, he had a hurt rib. Yeah. Nobody knew about it. Somebody knew about it, but it's so sensitive, bro. Where you just rub it and boom, you're on the ground, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Definitely
crazy.
No more than 3 times if you're doing that heavy.
Yeah, if you're doing the heavy, no more than 3.
Yeah,
2.
just be careful.
Yeah,
be careful.
For
Be smart, how you said.
Absolutely.
But yeah, John. What's the last question right here, bro?
And for this one, I got it. What's it called? This one, it's not on there, but what do you think about? I don't know too much about boxing, but what do you feel about the rumor of Ryan Garcia potentially leaving that camp that he's currently in?
He already left.
He did? He already left?
He already left. And
I'm finding this out with everybody else.
And you know, it's weird, like that, like, you know, how I feel about it is like it's a business, bro. It's a business. Like, you're one day with him and one day you're not. And you have to understand that that's how the industry works. The faster you understand that's gonna happen, the better you're gonna get through your breakups faster. Because these are breakups, bro. Like you're breaking up with your girl. I know it sounds like it's not, but it is. You're breaking up with your girl, and it fucking hurts because there's money involved, there's loyalty involved, and then you're like, this motherfucker, I let him in my house. He ate dinner here. I gave him a fresh pair of socks. I let him shower here. I let him do this, that. I even let him borrow my car. I even did this. I even fucking got a credit payment on him because of this. Like, that's how crazy it can get.
It's a relationship, man.
It's a relationship, bro, because it is. Yeah. And then from one day to another, they're with somebody else. So you gotta know your worth as your value as a coach. For all the coaches listening to this, you gotta know. You gotta tell them, hey, you gotta pay me every month, whether it's $50 or $100 or $20. The day that he leaves, he doesn't owe you nothing, and you don't owe him shit. He paid you, you did your work, and that's it. Okay, and then come the day of the fight, your percentage, you cash your percentage. These people don't respect you. I can't work with you. You don't respect me enough to pay me. I cannot work with you. If you don't value me like that, it's done. Because whoever sets the value is yourself as a fighter and as a coach. You know what I'm saying? If you don't set your value at this level, nobody's gonna value you. Nobody, and that's just with humans in general. If you meet a man or a girl that doesn't value themselves, you're gonna treat them based off how they value themselves. If a girl, excuse me, you know, for all the women out there, I know my daughter's in the room, but if a girl, you know, allows herself to be used a certain way, very fast, that's the value that she carries to her possessions, to herself, right? If somebody has to really put in work to really get to know somebody and build a certain value, their value goes up. You know what I'm saying? So they're more valuable. They're not easily obtainable. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
They're worth more.
Value is key, bro.
So value, you have to understand your value as a person. Put up value on it, and know your worth. Have these people pay you. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't free, bro.
No.
Facts.
So,
Nothing.
with that flame, I mean, I want to, one major question that I think to really close it out, what would be some advice for any like young and up and coming like boxing coaches that want to reach that level that Flame has reached, or even try to even go as far as they can? You know, what would be that advice that if you could give yourself when you were starting in this, that you would give to someone?
Shit, that's rough, bro. If I could look at myself and as a kid, bro, I didn't think I could make it anywhere where I was going to be at necessarily at that time. But I mean, I would tell you, like, don't give up. Like, continue to work. Like, I'm looking at the camera because shit, like, if we're like talking to somebody, it's like, don't give up. Like, you know, shit's gonna get really, really dark. You're gonna see days, you're gonna see months without any light. And you gotta, the fact that you now know that, expect it. And when you expect it, learn to capitalize on that shit. Continue to use that energy. Continue to use people's negative thoughts. Continue to have people, you know, doubt you. Love that shit. Use that as fuel. Put it in the fucking fire pit and let that shit light up even more. Do not give up. The number one thing that I can tell you is don't give up. Don't ever give up on your dream and on what you want to do as a coach. If that's what you really want to do it. Don't give up. And as you're doing it every single day, love it. Love every single moment of it. Enjoy the journey. Yeah. Enjoy the downs. Because when you enjoy like these processes, like, man, sitting like me, sitting outside of my fucking work truck at 6 p.m., like, fuck, I didn't even go to college. I didn't even do this. I'm 19 years old. I'm crying at the end of on the landscape truck, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do? You know, when you reach those levels, fucking use that shit as fuel and continue to go through. If you're working construction, you're working these fucking hard ass jobs, don't give up on your dream. You know what I'm saying? And as fast as you can be a boss for yourself, as fast as you can work for yourself, do it. And don't look back. Continue to fucking work. If your goal was to be a artist, if your goal was to be a coach, a fighter, the minute you get the chance to just do that forever, don't look back and continue to push. It's crazy where you're gonna end up. I came on here. Because I get a lot of invitations everywhere. I saw like a really good like investment process on this. Like I saw, you know, the quality of things, like how you guys are editing things and this and that. Wherever we're at, bro, we could be in a backyard, we could be in a hood as apartment. I don't care. Yeah. But I don't look at people for what they are today, but for who they can be and where they will be. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the difference of how I look at people. Is a lot of us tend to look at people as for what they are and the bad shit that they have in them. But if we started looking at people for the good that they have and the good that they can become and started to change together, bro, we would see life way different, bro. Different, bro. Definitely. Crazy. So don't give up. That's the number one thing. The only fucking thing I can tell you. Don't give up. Continue to learn, build, and never give up, bro. Seriously.
Wow. Guys, wow.
Some impactful words for sure.
Make sure you guys took that in. Dude, Flame. Wow, man. Thank you, bro. It was definitely an honor. It was definitely an honor, man.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad I was here, bro. I'm truly blessed and honored to meet you guys.
We appreciate it, bro. We appreciate it.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
With that, I mean, John, I think we wrap up this episode and go hit the ring, you and me, dog.
You know what, bitch?
Hey, but you know what? I do want to touch on one thing with John, though. John's been getting a lot of heat.
He has, and he still is.
Hey, because nobody's probably gonna. A lot of people are gonna come through this scene. Nobody's gonna bring it up to you, so I have to bring it up.
If it's anybody, I'd prefer you. Just the way you deliver it, just lay it on me.
So last time, I know you were talking about like you wouldn't expect your woman to cook for you and shit like that.
If it happens, it happens. Fine.
Hey, dog. So I'm gonna give you the chance though for sure. So touch on that real quick.
All right.
This is a part two, bro. This is
part two.
Okay.
Should a woman cater to their man? Yes or no, and why?
When you lay it like that, I want to say they should, but I'm not gonna force them to.
Of course.
Yeah, a good woman is gonna be a good woman, and you know she'll do the things if she loves you, which is totally understandable. But I'm not gonna get mad if she doesn't do it. Again, I'm in the same.
But you
scenario,
just
I'm in the
said
same
if
boat.
she loves you, she'll do it. So she doesn't do it, she doesn't love you. You just said that.
I guess not. Hey, I guess not. And that's where I'd figure out something else that works better for me. But I'm not gonna get mad at it in that situation. I'll deal with it. So I'll deal with it in another way.
And this is your girlfriend right here. How do you
Yes,
feel
it's my
about
girlfriend.
that?
No, I'm not.
Do you agree? Do you agree with this? Yes or no,
mean,
or why?
I like
And I'll touch up on it a little bit.
Yeah.
I personally, I know for me, I am that type of person to give.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a giver.
That's
I will
beautiful.
give everything I can to one person. Like I know if in my work schedule, I work Tuesday through Friday.
Yeah.
I work Tuesday through Friday, you know, so I would definitely be on those Mondays. I do everything I can to prepare for the whole week, you know, have the house clean because that's what I love. I love to be there for my person
Sure.
and to just provide for them in any way I can. If
Sure.
being there, like being in the house, if you know that's what it is, then that's what it is, you know.
Yes,
but I
sir.
still love to work and provide for them as
And
much
again,
as I
if
can.
she don't do it, I'm not mad at it. Again, but I'll figure out a way to. Okay, again, in the long run, like, hey, this might not be good for me. You know, I'll deal with it later. But as of now, after my long day of work,
But
or
you
whatever,
don't
I'm not gonna be
care
upset.
for her to cook for you. You don't need her to cook for you, clean for you, or
No,
do
because
your
like you said,
anything, right?
I have to take care of myself.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
It all starts with you, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody bring a fucking treadmill out here. Right now.
Look, brother, we got the. Oh, I can't say the location, but we got a big park not that far. We could go ahead and do some sprints.
I thought he was gonna say we could throw some hands.
Throw some hands. Come on.
For the camera, let's
No.
go.
Keep fighting this boy.
No, look.
She did not right now.
That's crazy. No, look, just to touch up on that, like I think it's I'm a big believer in energies, you know what I'm saying? So if you're giving, I expect, you know what I'm saying? Like being able to give and receive is very important. And same thing with anybody, because like even with work, if you're giving all this shit, you're 110%, you expect your boss to recognize that shit and promote you, appreciate you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the only way that this world will continue to go is if we're all on the same chain, on the same page, and we're all able to continue to help one another. Right? It's not this is not a thing about like you being greedy, like, oh, I want my girl to do this, do that. No. Because she could also be like, I want my man to be a provider, be strong, be a good man. Like, be able to fucking, if some shit happened right now, I want my man to be able to defend me. You know what I mean? Because we're masculine. We have testosterone, bro. Like, you know, we're packing, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Packing.
so it's all right. Like your expectancy, you know what I mean? Like when you're coming home from work, and I know she's coming home from work too, is we're all gonna be the piece to each other's a day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give, and bro, you know, fucking car breaks down. You're gonna go over there and help her out, bro. You don't expect your woman to fix it, do you?
Nah, I'll go.
Oh, right. And you wouldn't want to necessarily, if it's fucking a shit road and maybe you don't know how to handle situation, you would expect him to lift a heavy, super heavy tire. Not saying you can't lift it, but maybe he can lift it a little easier, right? Or whatever, right? So I think it's beautiful, bro, like to acknowledge one another and recognize each other's work. So like, yeah, I appreciate you for doing this and you appreciate it. But I think it's beautiful, bro, to have somebody that can cook for you, bro, after a long day, and maybe somebody that can show you a little bit more extra stuff after a long day, vice versa, bro. But it all starts with yourselves, getting yourselves better and becoming better persons, you know what I mean? But before we leave, I'd like to ask one of you guys, like, what's one thing you want to change? How can you change it? And are you willing to start right now? And if you are, could we put a goal and a deadline? And I will check back with you guys on it. And we'll start with her. What's one thing you could change that will be better for your life? Anything that you can change right now?
Holding my tongue.
Holding your tongue? Like, why you talk too much shit?
Yeah. I have a lot of opinions.
Sure.
And I never necessarily say them. As us being a business, I would hold my tongue a lot. Because
Sure.
I was the last one added to this business.
You guys are fucked up.
Wait.
Continue.
I was the last one added to this business technically. So
And you probably had a lot of
Yeah,
thought
I had
and
a lot
idea,
of thoughts
yeah.
and ideas, and you know, I would always hold my tongue because one, I wouldn't feel comfortable,
Sure.
or I'd feel like, okay, they won't take my opinions into consideration.
Sure.
So now I've been trying a little more, but
Yeah.
it's hard still.
So fuck that. You're valuable, right? You know your worth. Do you know your worth?
Yeah.
Yeah or
No.
no, right? And that's all right. No, it's all right, dude. It's fucking all right. But today, moving forward, bro, you need to be a fucking better man in this sense. I'm not roasting you, bro.
Take her consideration. I'll
tell you
have to
something.
speak it for her.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
Blame is talking.
You need to build her, bro. Continue to build each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at you. And the reason why I'm here is because when I die, bro, I don't want to be recognized as the best boxer in the best boxing coach in the fucking world. I don't. I want to be recognized as a person that made made a great impact on people's lives, bro. How we fucking this motherfucker helped me become a better version of myself. That's what fills me up, bro. Like for real. So for you in this case is we're gonna practice on becoming more vocal, becoming a better person, becoming a better human being to yourself. You need to love yourself, girl. You, like and I'm not talking like this whole like, oh girl, accept yourself. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you gotta understand your value, dude. You feel like maybe we should use black cups. We need to use black cups. I'm gonna tell you why. Right? Analyze, improvise, adapt, overcome. So stop biting your tongue and fucking say it. Like who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Yeah. But be a lady, be respectful to yourself, to who you are, carry yourself well, and do it. Who cares? Tell them what's the worst that can happen. No.
They say no. Yeah.
But you tried, you know what I mean?
And John throws hands.
And hey, dude, I'm here with you. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I'm not. So from here on out, if you feel a certain way and you need to talk about it and it's the right place, do it. Don't hold off anymore. Could we agree
and
to
if
that?
they say no, I'll call you.
Yeah, fuck
you
that.
oh, hell yeah.
So from here on out, bro, you guys are some assholes if you guys are fucked up to her. So from here on out, we make a promise you're gonna be more vocal about how you feel, right?
Yes, I promise.
Let's do it. What about you, bro?
Fuck. One thing that I could, I would like a change in.
Sure. That you could do right now.
I don't know, man.
Be serious with yourself, bro. Like don't think about some sexy shit for camera. Be for real, bro. Maybe you don't fucking tell your mom you love her enough or some shit, bro. Like fuck, what can it be?
Maybe just appreciating myself more.
Yeah.
I always feel like I do a lot for everybody, and whatever it is, but then I'll always break down on myself and tell myself that
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't deserve anything.
Yeah.
Or why don't I deserve anything?
Yeah.
So I guess maybe loving myself more and appreciating myself more, because everybody around me always says great things about me and says that this and that.
But you feel like you go above and beyond for people and shit, and you don't get the love back sometimes, or
not like that extent, but I guess I don't all the good things that everyone says around me, I don't believe them, and then I always put myself down.
Yeah.
So I guess just loving myself more is what I want to definitely start improving, because I'm always just hating on myself, and it's a very weird situation.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. You gotta love the fuck out of yourself, bro, and it's crazy. I fucking people mistaking my shit for my confidence for cockiness. I don't believe in cockiness ever. I believe in that's true confidence. No matter how you look at it, that's how they believe that they're gonna get through. Yeah. And I think, bro, like I'm gonna give you a tip. I think you should look at yourself every fucking day and every night before you go to sleep. You always gotta tell you, because I told myself for so many years, and I still tell myself this, and I always got a lot of shit for this, but I always told myself I'm a bad motherfucker. And from here on out, make me a promise that every morning you're gonna tell yourself I'm a bad motherfucker, and I love myself. And anything that comes my way, I love that shit. Que rico, like I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
You
yeah,
could
bro.
this motherfucker try to tell you like, hey, you're getting rolled out this place. I love it, because I need a new place now. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So from here on out, tell yourself I'm a bad motherfucker every day. That's an improvement we're making. She's gonna be more vocal. What about you, bro?
I want to just start doing more. I feel on the opposite of Carlos, where I feel like I don't ever do enough, and it shows. It shows I don't do enough.
And what do you mean by that? So they understand.
I'm comfortable.
Okay.
It's just as simple as that. I'm comfortable with just chilling at home. I like to be in my own space.
Sure.
That's it. And I don't like to push my own boundaries. I don't like to see how far I can take it.
And you're entitled to that.
Yeah.
You're entitled to feel that way if you want.
Yeah, but I'm entitled to that. But at the end of the day, I pay that price later and not getting anywhere.
What's what you really don't like?
What don't I?
What's really fucking bothering you, bro?
I don't know. I don't like being called out for what is true on me, but that's something that I have to accept. Yeah. You know, and
how could you make that better? How could you become a better? Like, how could you change that right now?
Not sitting on my ass.
Not sitting on your ass.
Yeah, like how we talked about earlier. You know, whenever I feel like I don't want to do anything, count to 3.
Count down from 3.
Yeah, count down from 3 and just do it. At the end of the day, it's only going to benefit me, and I have nothing to lose if I don't have anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at this point in my life where I just turned 22, I'm bouncing from job, here to here, but I know that I'm meant for more, but I just don't know how to put myself in the mentality to actually do it.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel is one of my biggest problems, where I just don't know how to do it.
And I think it's all gonna start it's all gonna start about like who your surroundings are, bro. I know these are your close people, but if we all have that same energy where we're all fucking soft, we're all down all the time, expect that from everybody. We're all good. It's gonna be an attractive thing. It's gonna be very easy to do, but let's fucking start holding each other accountable more for shit, bro. The bad friend is going to be the friend. And I'm going to look at this right now. The bad friend is going to be the one that doesn't speak up and call you out on your shit and tell you like, bro, like you need to work out. If he doesn't tell you none of this shit, he's a piece of shit friend. He's just as guilty as you. Okay. The good friend, he's going to be that asshole. It's okay to be an asshole. It's okay to be a dick to your friend. If they need that, you need to tell them, bro, you're going to fucking die. Bro, you're fucking on the wrong path. This is how you used to look. This is how you need to look now. Let's fucking go, bro. I'm with you. Hey, bro, you know what, bro? I saw how you were talking to your girl. You're disrespecting her yesterday, bro. Look, I don't care what you guys do behind closed doors, but, bro, not in public, bro. Be a man. Be more respect. Whatever, right? And we start learning to build different habits, bro. But it's all, if these 4 are the bad motherfuckers that hang out every day, it's all going to start right here. And you guys got to feed off of each other, energy. But for you, bro, you gotta start changing everything, bro. For when the way you wake up, bro, iron your fucking shirt. Do your fucking hair better.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Brush your teeth in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Do things better, bro. How can I become a better person? Because overall, it's gonna make you happy, bro. Trust me, I know it's probably, no, well, I'm already happy now. Yeah, fucking let them think that shit, bro. You can become happier, bro. Trust me. It's crazy how shit works.
Yeah.
You've already accepted your flaws and shit, and you understand. Now just get better, bro. What about you, my boy? Last one.
I think for me would be to be more of a, I would say in a sense, be more of a provider.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like
to your wife?
Not necessarily to my girl, my family, you know, the people that I love, you know, even the people here, you know, like I feel like I give myself a lot to my craft too. And even to my craft too, because I work for a production company, you know, that's all that's what I do. And then plus this, and I feel like I give myself, I work a lot. I work like 60 hours a week, you know, sometimes even more, but there's like these times where like I get comfortable, where I'm like, where I don't work as hard as I can, if I'm working already 50, 60 hours, I'm like, I worked this amount. So I'm gonna take this week chill, but I want to like switch that mentality. And if every week we're more and more and more, get stronger mentally and just, you know, increase my capacity from the things that I could do, you know, that could be more disciplined, you know, be healthier as well. I know that has a big toll on how we feel. So pretty much that necessarily.
Yeah, bro. Let me ask you a question. What do you want to do with your life? Like, where do you want to see yourself?
Oh, dude, I mean, 10 years tops, win an Oscar. Like, I'm big into film, into production and stuff like that. And 10 years tops, I want to win an Oscar. Yeah, you know.
And then that's gonna take what?
It's just more discipline, more time in my craft, right? Because the thing about my craft is that it's not necessarily just like in any business, just like in boxing, it gets to a certain point where it stops being about fighting and about the business, right? And that takes a toll on actually practicing on that craft.
Sure.
You know, so right now I've been focusing a lot on just the business side of being able to run everything, and I've let the craft kind of like just, you know, stay at a certain point, and I haven't been able to elevate that, you know? So it's just paying more attention to both, and, you know, hopefully being able to increase my capacity and working and being able to manage both.
Bro, you know the solution to the problem already. It's crazy. You just don't want to do it. You know, like you don't want to be as disciplined. You don't want to do whatever it is. I'm pretty sure you're a smart man. You know what it takes, bro. But definitely hold yourself accountable to it. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, the truth. You know, if you lose, you deserve to lose.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you win, you deserve every single ounce of that victory, bro. But it's gonna start right now. If y'all motherfuckers want to take this shit to another level, you can.
Oh, for sure.
You will. But it's all going to start right now in changing these little habits that you guys just talked about. Because my girl, now she's going to be more vocal. Your girl, but I say my girl, like, you know.
I'm not like that.
My girl's going to be more vocal now. She's going to be able to express good thoughts, ideas, feelings. She's going to become a better human, better person. She will elevate this game. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start seeing yourself like more appreciative to yourself. Like, yo, fuck that. Yeah, I am that motherfucker. What the fuck? My boy now over here, he's gonna stop being fucking lazy. You're gonna start being a man, bro. You know what it takes to be a man? You're gonna be a man, bro. You're gonna wake up, you're gonna fucking do shit right, bro. Feel me? Be a leader, bro. Be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Count from 3 to 1 and let's go, bro. You already know the fucking the solution to the problems, bro. You know what it is. Just handle it. Look, I only want to share positive messages and nothing but love, and I'm not here to break nobody down.
Nah, dog.
But sometimes it's beautiful to have somebody just be like, "Fuck, dog, this motherfucker was for real about it." Let's go. I tell my friends all the time. I tell my daughter says, "That's not fair." I say, "Life's not fair." She's like, "Well, you always say that." I say, "Well, yeah, because life's not fair, and you're gonna fucking see. And the faster you can fucking realize it, the better you're gonna be able to get moving on."
Yeah.
And she sees that shit. I teach you. Do I not teach you? I teach her. My daughter's right here with me. I teach her real shit. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I mean, in boxing, I'm perfect, but I'm not.
I love that.
I'm not perfect. You know, we're learning every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, like, just like how you guys told me, I had somebody that told me at one time too. Of
course.
What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? You gonna be fat, Flame? Like, I got fat at one point for 2 years. I was like, fuck. Nah, bro. I hated it, bro.
Oh, no.
I hated it. It fucking broke me, bro. It does. When people call me, shut up, fat ass, like, and everybody's laughing about it. It's like funny, like, but inside I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It fucking hurts, bro. It fucking broke me, bro. I hate being called that, bro. It's like, because I am fat. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? But the beautiful thing about it, bro, is we could change it.
We can change.
So it's gonna start right now. So let's touch base later, bro, and then hopefully you guys make that change, bro. Tell your mom you love her. Tell your dad you love him. If you still have your parents, tell your brother, your sister, bro. Tell everybody you love them, and drop a text here and there to somebody. If I could ask you guys for a favor, to the people you love the most, everybody hearing on, just send a text saying like, "Yo, you good? All right, bro. Just checking in. Love you, bro. Have a good day." That's it, bro. Motherfuckers are on a ledge, bro, ready to die, ready to kill themselves, bro. But you're not alone. You know, you got me. I love you guys. You know, and there's more to live, bro. Life is so beautiful. You have a better chance at winning the lottery than actually being born. And that's the real shit. Look it up. That's for real. So take that in consideration. And bro, these people back here, bro, my dude in the purple, my dude in the blue, all good.
They're the goats, man.
You know, thank you guys, bro. It's a blessing that we're able to do this together, and hopefully we can change somebody's life today, tonight, bro. You don't know what somebody's going through right now. Love you guys, for real.
Much love, much love.
La vida es para hoy, no mañana, y ustedes son para siempre. For real.
Well, guys, that was definitely a beautiful way to wrap this whole episode up. Flame, we much appreciate it, and we love you too, man. That was a lot of love right there, brother.
Do you love me? Because you looked away, bro.
No,
at first we had eye contact.
I love you, dog.
If you love me, you're taking me in and out, bro.
I love you, bro.
Or else you're capping, bro.
I'll take it in and out right now, bro.
Because my daughters are, you're hungry, right? Jerry, you're hungry? We're hungry, bro.
Right.
Like, we didn't eat. We were going to have dinner. We're like, we don't have time. We got to go.
In and out after this,
You know
guys.
what I'm saying?
Nah, but John, I think it's time we wrap up this beautiful episode now, man.
Like, I just want to say thank you for being, honestly, that's some of the most realest shit I've ever heard coming from anybody. You know, so I want to thank you personally.
Oh, bless you, bro.
And if you guys can please take away something from that, please, 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 because that's why this is one of our key fundamentals here at Sweet Action, and definitely for Flame. Be better, do better.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing to fucking lose. You know, so with that, I'll hand it off to Kelsey.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate Flame so much for being here. Thank you guys so much again, and so much love to everyone, to Flame. We love you. Thank you so much.
You guys got big dick energy.
That's too.
Nah, I just want to say shout out to Flame Boxing. Make sure you guys follow Flame Boxing Co. It's my merch brand, and we're coming out with gloves, everything. Follow me at Flamin' Hot Mints. Shout out to my boys at Boxbit. Shout out to Blake Builder, the Builder System, Tokyo Lou. Shout out to my bro Jonah, my most beautiful human being in the world. I actually cried when you were born. I never thought you could cry of happiness. That shit was real. You made me cry. I love you so much. I don't tell you enough, but I love you for real a lot, okay? All my people, Easy, Please Believe, everybody. You know, you guys are a true blessing. My moms, my dads, even my baby moms. Fucking, we're fighting. You know, and last but not least, to everybody that's going through it, and you thinking of doing some shit, don't, my heart goes out to you. That's it.
Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate you guys. We love you all.
Love you. La vida es para hoy, no mañana.